Ulta Black Friday sale. Now, at the time that this is being posted, the deals are still going. This video is actually going to be posted on Black Friday. So I want to show you some of the deals that I snagged early. So I'm actually really excited to try all these products. The only thing that I'm sad about is I ordered a backup of my NYX powder, and instead I received this very random nail polish. I did not order this. So let's see what it looks like, just for funsies. Oh, that is a pretty holiday nail polish, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh. Okay, this is from Nailtopia. Look at how nice that is. One swipe. Ooh, that's very pretty. What is this called? How You Dune is the name of this nail polish. It's by Nailtopia. Biosource chip-free nail lacquer. That was one swipe, and look how fully pigmented that is. That's impressive. Okay, I may have to paint the rest of my nails later. So, I did not get my backup of my NYX powder, but I do have some other stuff to try. And with my order, I got this free, what is this, 12-piece, 8-piece bag from Ulta with this nice green bag that came with it. So, we have a bunch of stuff that we can play with in this. And then we have eyes, lips, highlighter, blush, bronzer, and a foundation to play with. The first thing I'm going to do is lotion, because we are going to be trying this from jcat. Why does that always do that? We're going to be trying this jcat Aqua Surance Compact Foundation. I remember when that first came out, and Taylor Wynn, if you watch her at all, she was all about that. And so when I seen that it was on sale, I thought I really want to try it, because I do like powder foundation. Let me raise you up just a little bit. I do like powder foundations, but right now my skin is going through it. And I know if we do not adequately prep, we're not going to get the best application of the product. So while we're doing everything else, is this dry? That's already dry. That's nice. I like the color. I'll have to look into that brand. Nailtopia. Never heard of it before. But anyways, I already contacted customer support, and they've already shipped out the item that I am missing. Don't mind this. I had to get some blood work done. Ended up with bronchitis, which is not my first holiday having bronchitis either. I remember when I was pregnant with Steven, because our first Christmas was 2015. We put up a tree. We didn't put up a Christmas tree the year 14 because we got married on the 29th. So this 2015 was our first tree. 2016 I had bronchitis and I was pregnant with Steven, so I didn't even put up a tree. The next year I did put up a tree. 2018 I did not put up a tree because I had just given birth to Weston. Yeah, so we've had on and off again with our trees, which our tree is currently up. I just need to go finish decorating it, which is what I plan on doing tomorrow. Today I just cleaned my whole kitchen. This is Thanksgiving that I'm filming this, and then when I'm done here, I'm going to go clean my bathroom because I want to take a full head to toe shower. I want to wash my hair. I want to exfoliate. I want to shave. I want to do the whole nine, and I want my bathtub to be fresh and clean when I do it. So I'm going to go clean my bathroom after I film this. So anyways, what was I saying? Okay, we now have lotion on. Let's go ahead and check out this bag, this free kit that I got with this purchase. So we have a clear brow gel, which is actually exciting. A juicy infused lip oil, a mattifying face primer, a matte eye primer, a lipstick, blush and highlighter duo, as well as an eyeshadow palette, which we may play with this a little bit. But the first thing we're going to do is let's try the matte eye primer. This is a nude. It says it is oil-free, fragrance-free, and paraben-free. I went ahead and took the wrapping off everything to save us a little bit of time. So again, let's go back in and start with this eye primer. I have never used eye primer from them. Here's what it looks like. Now it says it's nude, but I don't really feel like I got a lot of, okay, there's the pigment. But then when I blend it out, I don't feel like it's really covering my discoloration or anything. It didn't do anything significant is what I'm trying to say. So I guess the real proof in the pudding is how well it helps the eyeshadow to hold up. So the first thing I want to go in with is this. This is the About Face All Eyes on Hue 2 Matte Fluid Eye Paints. These are liquid eyeshadows. Let's see what it says. Blend, define, and design with our award-winning liquid eye color matte fluid eye paints for a smudge-proof, budge-proof punch of color. The looks are limitless, and so are you. I have just seen these a bunch in this little set of 2, which the only bad thing was you can't choose your colors, but this set of 2 is cheaper than buying 2 individuals. So, because it is 2 colored, like, I wanted this brown, but the pink I probably could have done without. I thought, why not? So here's what it looks like. I'm obsessed with the packaging. I just really like the packaging. Like this matte color, the shape. And so here's what it looks like. It's a liquid, very blendable, and kind of goes into a powder. So let's try this in the crease. So I'm just going to take that much. Do you see? And let's see, do I blend with my finger or a brush? I don't know. I think I'm going to try, okay, so I did my finger there. Now I think I'm going to take a blending brush and just see how this works. Now see what I mean? Look how there's that little bit, and we've really been able to, what's the word I'm trying to say? Like, use it all over the eyelid. Wow, I probably could have used less, quite honestly. Okay, let's go in on the other side. Let's see where that builds to. It is drying down. I really like that. That could be a quick one and done type deal, like just to give you color in the crease and a little bit of definition. Now let's try this one. Okay, this brown is called Capulets. And this one is called On Point, but like point, like a ballerina point shoe. Because it's pink. That's cute. That's cute. All right, let's try this on the lid. Again, I'm just gonna use my finger. Yeah, I don't think this pink is one that I would frequent very often. Like I said, I just want to try them, and this was way cheaper than buying 2 individually. I'm not loving it on my lid. I love the brown though. So there's those. Now let's just dive into this free palette from Ulta. I am not someone who has tried a lot of products from the Ulta brand. So the fact that I got this free kit, I thought, well, you know, this gives me a good little range of stuff to try from them. And I feel like just with a lot of brands, they're kind of a hit or a miss. So this is the palette. It's Eyeshadow Palette. It doesn't have any, oops. It doesn't have any type of name, but I actually really like the colors in this. Very neutral. Not bad. Let's try. Not amazing. Let me go in with some of this shade Stardust and see if we can like build up the outer corner. You know what? Let me switch to this kind of brush. I don't think it's this eyeshadow's problem. I think it's just like going on top of that liquid eyeshadow. It really doesn't want to blend very much. There's no mirror in that. So it's having a little bit of a hard time, but it is pigmented. I will say that. Okay, so now I want to try one of these 3 shimmery shades. We've got Solstice, Glisten, and Mood. I think I want to go in with Mood. So I'm just going to try on my finger first and see what we can get. Not really impressed with that. I'm just going to be honest. Now let's try it on a flat brush and with a little bit of setting spray. This is kind of the thought process I was getting from Swatch, is that these weren't going to be very powerful pigmented. Nope, that's not really doing anything either. That didn't help it at all. So on initial impression, the mattes are good, but these shimmers are very lackluster. The mattes are good though. I don't think I would pay for this. Like, you could get the same quality of mattes, better shimmers in a $5 palette from Profusion. So that for me would be a pass. We don't have eyeliner or mascara. So let me just pop on some mascara and then we will move into brows because I want to try this clear brow gel. Little mascara, you know the drill, Essence Volume. And then I did my eyebrows with my e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil in Taupe. Now, if you've watched any of my previous videos, I'm on the hunt for a good clear brow gel. So I'm actually very excited to try this and see if this is worth anything. Now, oh, I like the applicator. That's already a good sign. Well, it's got them up there. Now the question is, will they stay? That's the true test. Let's do some concealer because we are going to go in with that powder foundation, so I want to do all my cream products on top. So I'm going to use some of the Catrice True Skin High Coverage Concealer. I can't believe I'm doing this, and then I'm literally going to turn around and go clean my bathroom. That's hilarious. It'd be a good test, though, to see if this eyeshadow and how the foundation is going to work, right? So I'm just going to blend this out, and I'll be right back. I'm going to go ahead and set just my under eyes with my NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop powder. I typically wouldn't set my under eyes with a powder foundation, so like I don't want to do this on this test run and then be like, oh, look, it's terrible, when that's not really a step that I would do anyways. And then I do want to try this matte primer just because I never have. Mattifying Face Primer, Mineral Oil, Paraben Free, Control Shine, Blurs Pores. So we're going to kind of do a test here. I'm going to use this on this side, and then on this side I'm going to use my favorite pore blurring primer, which is the Hard Candy Smoothing Primer Balm. And again, this is from the Ulta collection. Oh, very silicone-y. So here's what that looks like. Oh yeah, that's just straight up silicone. Oh, I don't, look how red that's making my face. Mama no like. And then on this side we'll go in with the Hard Candy. I really like that eyeshadow. All right, so let's get a close-up look and see if that really has blurred anything or not. Yes, but it looks a little shiny. Even though it says it's supposed to prevent shine, I feel like that side of my face is just a smidge shiny. Before we go in with that, I have 2 cream products I want to use first. So for blush, I read somewhere that this is supposed to be a dupe for the MAC Go Play blushes, and so I have one here. This is the So Natural Go Play blush from MAC. I picked this up at TJ Maxx. So I don't know if you've ever played with these, but they're a very whippy, soft consistency, just very easy to blend. And this is from jcat. This is their Blushmallow Soft Blusher, and this is not going to be a representative of the shade at all. This is in the shade Cherry Limeade. And it says on the back, swirl your finger to pick up product. Swirl your fingertip to pick up product. Apply with fingertips to the center of the cheek using circular motion, and then blend with their specific brush, which I'm not going to do. This is harder than the Go Play. Oh, but the finish is very similar. Like, I don't know if you can tell, they're just very soft. Like, I don't know what the exact, how to best describe that to you, but I can see the finish potentially being a dupe. But as far as like the texture, they're not quite the same at all, but these are really cheap. So swirl finger, pat, 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 pat. And then I'm going to use my Jelly Pop stippling brush and kind of continue blending that. Okay, I can tell the finish. It like sinks into your skin very nicely, which is one of the things I like about the MAC Go Play blush. It's not sitting on top of my skin. I'm going to add a little bit more because we are going to put powder foundation over it. So some of that's going to kind of dissipate. I got it a little too far down here, just using the sponge I use for my concealer. Okay, I would have to say that the finish is very similar to the MAC Go Play. Like just how it sits on your skin but like melts into your skin is a similar vibe. Caught a vibe, baby, I could come in for the ride. I love this brush too. Like this is my favorite brush because it has these little bristles that stick up higher, and it just does something amazing for the blend. It's blending very nicely on this side where we use the mattifying primer. It's looking a little patchy on this side. Let me see if I can. Oh. This side looks a little off, to be honest. I'm not planning on using this today, but let's swatch it. This is just a blush and highlighter duo from the Ulta collection. Highlighter is a little chalky. Blush is very basic, but not bad. The highlight's definitely too gold for me, but again, that was just a freebie in the kit. Oh, my wipes are drying out. I keep pulling out wipes, but they keep just drying up. So this is interesting. I would order another shade of this and try it because I really like the finish. It really looks good on this side. Just putting it out there. Okay, so next we're going to try the new ColourPop Super Shock what is this called? Super Shock Cheek, and these are their Super Shock bronzers. I have mine in the shade I'll Bet. Looks a little dark, and I'm a little nervous. So here's what it looks like in the pan. I wonder what the best way to apply this is. Probably a sponge, maybe? Ooh, ooh, ooh. How did I do it for that video? How did I do it for the Alley Blinds video? I don't remember. Does anybody remember? Did I use this brush? Hold on. I'm going to look and see how I did that. Okay, yes. I used this brush. So let's try that. If you haven't seen that video, go check it out. Like, this brush with the putty bronzer really changed the game for me. Don't really see anything. Let's try up here. There we go. Is that going to be too warm for me? We might put another layer of this over top of the powder foundation, because that's what I did with the putty bronzer in that Alley Blinds video, and it looked really darn good. So maybe we'll just do a light application now, and then we'll apply a little bit more on top. I don't know about that. We'll have to give that another try in just a second. Let's do this lip oil while we're working our way down the line. Let's give it a try. This is the Tinted Juice Infused Lip Oil. And there is no shade name. Tinted lip oil. I don't know if I've ever used a tinted lip oil before. Very glossy. So now for the big star of the show here. jcat Aqua Surance Compact Foundation in the shade Porcelain. Now, I remember when this came out because the Porcelain shade was an addition to the shade range, and that was a big deal because their lightest shade was not light enough. Now, I did swatch this the other night, and I think it's going to be okay as long as it doesn't oxidize. So here's what it looks like. And it's a very weird consistency. Like, it's just so creamy. Like, wet isn't right, but there is something about it that is different from most powder foundations that I've tried. So it comes with this. I'm not the biggest fan of that. So I'm going to go in. Okay. This is kind of a spoiler for another video, but I want to try this brush. Powder Blurring Brush from Ilse. I don't know if it's supposed to be flat like that or if that's just the packaging. So we'll try this on one side, and on the other side we'll go in with my tried and true, my Smashbox powder foundation brush. But I really want to try, this one's a little not as stiff. I really want to try this though with powder foundation. So again, we have the matte primer over here, and then the Hard Candy blurring primer over here. Oh, lots of kick up, so just be careful. So there's the color match. Casper. Perfect. Okay, let's see what that's looking like. Very smooth. Okay, so let's go in with this brush. It's picking up just a little bit of that blush. You guys, that looks way flawless. I don't know if I can convey it to you, but like, that looks so smooth. Wow. That looks so nice. Let's see what my nose is the real test. Let's see what happens. Let me try to get some on my nose here. That does not look half bad. Okay, let's try the other brush on the other side, the Smashbox. Not liking that. Let's go back to this brush. Let's see if this makes a difference. Oh, it does. Oh, it does. That looks a lot more blurred. Are you my new favorite powder foundation brush? Like, this one's almost too stiff. And it kind of dragged it a little bit and made this little area patchy. But then when I went back over it with this brush, it looks fine. Ooh, interesting. Interesting. I'm not someone who can just pull off these little, like, what are we supposed to do with these? I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I was just trying to be a little festive here, like, whatever. So verdict is, I like this brush. This and this is a good combo. And look how nice that blush looks underneath of that. So now let's go back and try the bronzer on top and see how it does. Because I do need more bronzer. Let's try a sponge. So I'm just going to take it. Yeah, so I don't think the brush is going to do good with this Super Shock, but it did great with the putty. I think this is a little bit of a stiffer formula, and it needs the sponge. I wonder if I should have gone with the, I think there was one shade lighter. I wonder if I should have gone with that. Okay, that blended great on top of the powder. Just Throwing it out there. Let's do highlighter. This is another product from jcat. This is like old school, what do you call it, holy grail product, but I never got my hands on it. This is the Luxe Pro Powder Pearl Luminizer. You will never run out in your entire life. And another plus, this was on sale. All this jcat stuff was. Okay, it's a powder. Holy cow, look how icy and beautiful that is. Ooh. This is about to be trouble. You're in trouble. Oh my stars. And this is what I like about this. Look at me dead on. You don't see a cast and then boom. Oh, this is Ice Princess Fantasies. Oh, stop it right now. I need somewhere to go immediately to wear this. I do have a wedding at the end of December. Yeah, stay tuned for that. I ordered 3 dresses from Bloom Chic, and I've never ordered from them before, so here's hoping one of them works. Look at that. Stop it. Okay, we're going to put a little bit of that on the eyes because the eyes were a dud, if I've ever seen one, with the Ulta. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Yes. Yes, give me some sparkle. Give me some shine. Holy crap, that's gorgeous. So if you are fair and you want a true icy, blind to the heavens highlighter, baby, this is it. Okay, hold on. I'm going to spray a little setting spray. Who cares? I'm just going to go clean my shower. Are you ready? Oh. Ooh. Ooh. That's the most amazing thing, though, is when I look straight on, there's no cast coming off of it, even though it's so blindingly beautiful. I can't stop putting it places. I haven't had like a blinding highlighting moment in a long time. Oh, she's gorgeous. I love it. That's an absolute winner right there. Okay, let's try this lipstick that came. It just says raisin. It doesn't say like what type of lipstick it is. It just says raisin. That's all I can tell you. And here's what it looks like. It's like a shimmery maroon. You guys, that's not bad. That's a nice formula. That's a very pretty holiday lipstick. It's like red cranberry. That's what I want, cranberry. It's like a red cranberry, but not too punchy. Okay. Like I said, I can't tell you what kind of lipstick it is. All I can tell you is it's the shade Raisin. That's pretty. Yay. The other lipstick I have is from Milani. This is from their Color Fetish, the matte line. This is in the shade Pleasure. Now, I also have the shade Secret and Dahlia. And again, these are their mattes. Let me swatch them for you real quick. Okay, so here is Secret, Dahlia, and Pleasure. And that's this one. Is that taking me too 90s? Too washed out? Do I have... I'm going to take some of this Milani Color Statement Lip Liner in Nude. See if we can add just a little bit of color to it. There, that's helped a little. Oh, I like that with a little bit of that pink on the outside. Literally my go-to lipstick right now is from the Color Fetish, but this is the like balm ones. And this is in the shade Lustful. I hate these names. This has been my go-to here lately. Like quick, easy, everyday color. Boom, I'm popping that on. Love that. But doing that little bit of an ombre moment help. But I kind of really like this raisin color. That'll suffice. But this raisin on its own is very nice. Very pretty for holidays. Okay, do we have anything else that we need to try? I don't believe so. And I'm not going to put anything on my bottom lashes right now. Okay, so let me clean up. And then I'll give you my final wrap-up thoughts. I have my yeses, my maybes, and my nos. Let's start with my nose. The matte eye primer nude. I'm just going to stick with Profusion or Milani, like you know me. This tinted, juicy infused lip oil, whatever. Highlighter in this blush duo, this specific like shades. The blush is nothing special, and for me personally, the gold is too gold. I think this is supposed to, it's nothing exciting. This palette I'm going to pass on again. The mattes were nice, but the shimmers, just go get you a Profusion palette. The maybes. This random nail polish, I'm excited to use again. I'm going to have to play with this more. I wasn't super impressed with the ColourPop bronzer. I'm going to try this clear brow gel again. I think I'm like, I don't know. I'm not sure if it really worked. The matte face primer, this specific color, maybe. So those are my maybes. My absolute yes, this shade of the About Face matte liquid eyeshadow paints, whatever they're called, fluid eye paints. Yes, this was the shade Capulets, like that. This highlighter, yes. This lipstick, Raisin. Guys, I'm super shocked by this. This is just some random lipstick that I didn't think I'd like, but I really like this color for the holidays especially. Blushmallows, jcat, one a different shade. And the Aqua Surance Powder Foundation. If this wears as nicely and as just seamless as it looks, it's crazy. And honestly, guys, I like this side better, where we did the matte primer versus the hard candy one. I think maybe the silicone did do good. And I really do think the key was also this brush. And this is from e.l.f. Their powder blurring brush. I feel like this is a new one from them. I have a full face of e.l.f. here to also film. These are my yeses, like pretty impressed with these. So that is my Ulta Black Friday deals haul here. Again, there's still stuff going on right now. I believe all of this is still on sale and they just keep adding more. So go check that out. My makeup has not been on very long, but probably about 2 hours, but I just hardcore deep cleaned my bathroom. And I thought, what better time than now to show you how everything held up. So let me bring you in and grab a mirror. So let's see, the eyeshadow is still on. So as far as staying power, I feel like the primer did a good job. Like nothing's rubbing off. It just really didn't provide any coverage as far as it being a nude color. And I want to show you the difference. This side, remember we used the hard candy versus this side where we used that mattifying primer. I actually feel like it did keep me from like sweating off all of my makeup so quickly. Like you can still see the coverage on my cheek compared to this side, which I was already having issues with this side too, with the blush. And the eyebrows, I actually think that clear eyebrow gel did hold my eyebrows in place. So like even on my nose, see how all this is sweating off? Versus this side is not bubbling up anywhere near as bad as this side. Mattifying primer. I'll list all this stuff below for you in case you want to go back and look. But this mattifying primer, not bad. The eyeshadow primer, I still would probably just go with Milani or Profusion if you can get your hands on it. And the clear eyebrow gel, actually impressed with that as well. So, thank you for watching this video. Let me know down below, what did you think of all this? Thank you for watching. I hope you will like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.
Yeah.